seem to have it much better than darker-skinned people. In the workplace, just together in life.
Like if you light skin, you in. If you dark skin, you out.
Dark skin want to be light skinned because I heard that light skinned people make the cutest babies.
You know, she acts like black is a bad word.
Dark skinned girls, well, they have a very good skin texture.
I think a lot of people like dark skin guys better because there is a source of strength associated with dark skin guy, and so when you see a dark skin guy, you think he's strong and he can provide for you and he can take care of you and all that kind of stuff. But like when you see light skin guys, sometimes it can be associated with being weaker.
Yeah, they just thought that they were better than some of the dark colored women, and because I guess they were trying to fit in the white world.
I think light-skinned people look better than dark-skinned people.
It's crazy because the white people get tan to look like us. Light skin, long hair, straight hair, curly hair.
Dark people feel insecure.
Light skinned people may have a better advantage of going through job-wise or economy, or depends on the situation at hand.
If you light skinned, then you was just so fine. And light skinned is in, still in.
Light-skinned people are prettier than dark-skinned people.
Light-skinned women, they stuck up.
Light-skinned women tend to have attitudes and a little bit more moody.
Light-skinned girls kind of, it's an attitude thing with them.
Light skinned people always have the attitudes.
Light-skinned people have an air. They have an attitude problem. They go into too many mood swings, and most of them think that they are better than darker-skinned people.
Brown skin, dark skin, not like down to earth.
Dark is in, you know, because black sisters, they're more real.
I wish I was this color because it looks better.
Now, I feel like light-skinned people, they get the short end of the deal because, you know, light-skinned people, they don't have that color.
I don't have any preference.
Personally, I prefer dark because I think dark is beautiful.
Well, I feel like there's really no difference. But I prefer dark-skinned boys.
I don't know, I got this all the time. Oh, you so pretty for a dark-skinned girl. As if dark skin was automatically associated with being ugly.
I prefer dark-skinned women over light-skinned women.
And light skin was in at some point. But then it all changed.
I didn't want to have a dark-skinned baby. And not because I didn't think that dark skin was beautiful. I just didn't want them to go through the same things that I did. I didn't want them to be called names. So I wanted to have a baby by somebody like Indian or something, so they could have the features that, like, you know, the curlier hair or the good hair, the smaller nose, thinner lips, lighter skin, because I thought that was pretty.
I would not date a light-skinned man. He is not my preference because he has no pigment.
The color, it doesn't make a difference to me. I look at the person, who they are.
Dark-skinned people take it upon themselves a little more to think that they are not as good as light-skinned people.
But I have experienced it to my own immediate family. I had a daughter who's a high yellow, and I have other kids who are my complexion. Well, the high yellow one, she thought that she was white and we were black until I sat her down and explained the difference.
If you're lighter than a paper bag, you're considered light skinned. If you're darker than a paper bag, you're considered dark skinned.
My two cousins, you know, they're both dark skinned. They both close to me. They used to make fun of me for being light skinned.
I'm just a beige person, but I like black or light.
I don't think light skin coming back in no time soon. And the reason why I say that because it took a long time for dark skin to finally get in.
I've always wanted to tell my sister this, and I never told her that I didn't like you because you were light. Michael Jackson. He was dark. Well, he really wasn't dark, but he was black, you know, and I understand his skin was changed, but look at him now. Kids think he white. Like little kids, they don't know him being old Michael. I think he forgets that he's trying to get that lifestyle.
I came up in the 60s and we had the black, I'm black and I'm proud.
Always go for the chocolate because that's what's up.
Light-skinned people, they just need to move around.
I believe by painting this picture, you know, that Like if you light skin, you in. If you dark skin, you out.
I think it comes from slavery, where the light-skinned people were treated better because they were closer to being white, whereas the darker-skinned people, who was considered more black, was out working the fields.
I think it comes from like TV. Every time you turn television on, there's always people on that are light-skinned.
I think that comes from television. I believe that it was a stereotype where you had to be light-skinned with beautiful hair. Your hair had to be long. It had to be straight.
Now it's the media and society that has continued this issue as far as light-skinned versus dark-skinned.
And only because of the way that colored people were treated back then, I believe that people felt like they wanted to be white.
You see more commercials with light-skinned people. Like, they are African-American, they're light-skinned. You don't see too many dark-skinned commercials. Or the actors that usually are dark-skinned, they're talking about slavery or, you know, stuff like that.
The dark-skinned person went in first, applied for the job. They didn't get it. The light-skinned person went in, applied for the job. They got the job. And I think it's with skin color has a lot to do with that too. Where the white might look up more to the lighter skinned person than the dark skinned person. Because the simple fact is that person is darker and is more black when the light skinned person is closer to white.
A lot of videos, music videos, the light-skinned girl with the long hair is usually the main girl who gets the guy, you know.
I believe it all comes from television.
Are you gonna tell me you want to record me?
Look at me. I'm chocolate. I'm sexy too.
Just figured, hey, I'm the only one that looks like this. Okay, I can't be scared.
You can edit that.
You gonna say, on three.
Oh wait, am I asking?
Go to speak.
Tom Joyner, stop hating. That's all you do. Every day you talk about, I want to be chocolate. Well, Tom Joyner, you can't be chocolate.
Go.
Black or white. I'm sorry, start over, please. Take 6. Lil' Kim. Yeah, she, I don't know, people just changing their bodies. Just, I don't know. I don't understand. But, and then that's just because people just, like I said, not happy with who they are. So, I don't know, that's how I feel.